Hey guys, what's up? It's Matchpoint here, and today's video is going to be another one of my Ultimate Operator guides, and this time it's for Amaru. And really quickly, I would just like to let you all know that I have a Discord server for any Siege related discussions, including a chance for you to ask me any questions you have about Siege, and I will give you some tips for that specific question. And we will also be hosting competitive and fun custom games in the future. The link is in the description below, so go and check it out. If you're new around here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the video, so let's get on into it. First of all, we need to take a look at her loadout, and there are two weapon combos that you can be running with Amaru, so I'll show you them right now. You can choose the G8 A1, and you should be running an ACOG, a compensator, and a vertical grip. Then you can accompany that with the secondary shotgun. And now this, you should be running a reflex sight. And then the second weapon combo is the Supernova with a reflex sight. And then you can also run that with the SMG-11, where you should be running a reflex, a flash hider, and a vertical grip. And then for her gadgets, she has a claymore and a stun grenade. I'd take the stun grenade, but they are very situational, so this one is up to you, as you may need the claymore to watch a certain set of stairs for you. Now I'm going to be showing you the recoil and the recoil patterns on each of Amaru's guns. As you can see here, her LMG goes up and then to the right. You can simply control this by holding it down and to the left a tiny bit. For a shotgun, there isn't too much recoil on it, it's fairly easy to control. And for the SMG-11, it's always been a tough one to control for people, and it goes up and then to the left, so you'll simply have to hold it very tightly down and to the right a bit more. For the Supernova, there isn't too much recoil on it, although it does have a bigger spread, so just make sure you're ADSing when using. Now let's move on to Amaru's ability. She has a Garra hook, which when outside she can propel herself forward using the Garra hook onto ledges and windows. When inside, she can climb up through hatches using this Garra hook. Amaru's ability does have its limitations, as it cannot grapple from anywhere on the map. It has to be within 15 meters. And a white Garra hook will show up on the window, and a red one if it can't reach it. Once in use, her weapons will be holstered for the duration of the travel, tailed by a brief recovery period upon touching down, which is when she will pull out her guns again. You'll have to be careful of using your Garra hook, as castle barricades will stop that entry from coming in through that window, as well as reinforcements on hatches, and including frost mats and other various trap methods can slow Amaru down. Therefore, I would definitely recommend droning out the objective and getting your teammates to do this as well for you. I'll now be showing you how to safely enter the room with your Garra hook, as it can make a lot of noise when in use. You definitely want to be droning out with Amaru, as blazing carelessly into an objective is a guaranteed death. So right now I'm going to be showing you this. What you simply need to do is open up a little slit in the barricade. Then go ahead and throw your drone up there, and go and drone out that room you're going to be entering. As you can see, I see a Goyo, but I'm very quick to get off my drone. You need to do this motion really quickly, as otherwise they'll be onto you. And as you can see, we can very easily get the jump on the Goyo. And you'll be able to see it in the replay here once again. As you can see, we're quick to get in, we pull out our gun, and we get the jump on him. Now you can also accompany this with the distraction of your teammates, as if they're entering on through the objective, the defenders are most likely going to be worried about them. Then Amaru can quickly drone out the room like I showed you before, and then head on into that room. Now I'm going to be giving you some general tips and tricks to use with Amaru, as well as some eye-opening traits that she has. Amaru is highly situational, with considerable setbacks. Amaru has her strengths, which none of her teammates do. Her agility is her defining trait, and this shouldn't be ignored when using her. She welcomes a wave of new strategies existing maps, alongside a share of threats to consider too. Flying into buildings is risky work and requires a wealth of intel for a smooth landing, like I mentioned before using that droning technique. Amaru is certainly going to change the flow of map play, and you should definitely use this to your advantage, as now that window on Chalet in Trophy Room can now be entered through for the first time in Siege. Amaru is fantastic at catching roamers off guard. I definitely recommend you to be using this ability early on in the game. That way you can catch those roamers off guard and you can easily get full map control. Map control is one of the biggest factors of winning a game in Siege, and Amaru is going to really help your team out with gaining more map control and flushing out them roamers. And that means, of course, that Amaru is a fantastic counter for roamers. And now we'll be quickly moving on to what operators work well with Amaru. and there's not really any specific ones as there are for other operators, but she works well with a variety of them. And Ashe is one of the main ones, as they are both typically known for getting into the objective very quickly, with Ashe being a 3-speed operator and Amaru having that Gara hook to enter the building very quickly as well. I'd also recommend any of the intel operators that bring more intel to your team, for example Dokkaebi, as she can hack the cameras to gain that extra bit of information for Amaru so she knows which rooms are safe to use her Gara hook and get on into. And finally, the summary, so I'm just going to be giving you a general overview of Amaru and the best tips and tricks for her. So I definitely recommend droning out the room before you enter on in, as her Gara hook is very loud and noisy when using. You must be using Amaru to gain that extra map control and flush out those roamers for your team. And that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed. If this video did help you out or you enjoyed, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.